Our first real day on Hawaii with the family was unforgettable. It started with us waking up early for a boat tour of the Na Pali Coast. The Na Pali Coast is Caitlin and my favorite spot in the entire world. Just breathtaking scenery, and to see it up close and personal on a boat is unbelievable. So we had to treat Ray, Linda, and the kids to this experience. There are a few tour companies you can choose from. We went with Captain Andy's. This will be our third Captain Andy's tour, and we have loved every one of them. You meet at the Captain Andy's brick and mortar store where your guide walks you down to the docks. You will be shoeless for these boat tours if you go on one yourself, so plan for that in advance. You get on the boat and the entire crew is just amazing. They are so helpful and kind throughout the entire day. Here's a quick look at the boat that you'll be on. Captain Andy's has a smaller speedboat version of tours that Caitlin and I have done in the past, but that is a little bit more difficult on the body, and with kids and in-laws, this boat is perfect. There was a light breakfast spread with muffins and fruit, but the kids were more eager to get out there and lay out on the trampolines at the front of the boat. And we were off. The kids absolutely loved getting in the front and having it be splashed on them as we're bouncing through some waves. The captain would give all kinds of fun facts about Kauai and the landmarks that we were passing. After a few minutes, they anchored the boat and we went snorkeling. The kids were pretty apprehensive at first, but they eventually jumped in and explored. Everyone snorkeled for probably 30 minutes or so, and then we continued on up the coast. Claire loved the wind effect on her towel as she was drying off. We were just cruising along in the early morning with music playing. It was gorgeous, peaceful, and so relaxing. It wasn't much longer until we came up on the kids' favorite part of this boat tour, the spinner dolphins. There were pods of dolphins that would swim right up next to the boats. There were adults, babies, all kinds of sizes. The dolphins were so fun to watch, and they got right up close to the boat to surf the wake. Then we were cruising again, and Jared's windswept hair was pretty epic. They will take you pretty close to the shore, depending on how big the swells are that day. There are a lot of photo opportunities at sea caves and at waterfalls. This is the famous Honopu Beach, where they filmed a lot of movies, including a couple of scenes of Pirates of the Caribbean, and another movie where they flew a helicopter through the Honopu Arch. So many cool places to see right up close and personal on the Na Pali Coast, and the guys do an amazing job of pointing out what landmarks you're looking at, interesting facts about them, including the people that lived there long ago, all kinds of fun moments here along the coast. At a certain point, you turn around and you head out further away from the coast. The sails go up and you're just cruising along, listening to music and eating some delicious cheeseburgers or chicken, depending on what you ordered. The videos really don't do it justice with how gorgeous the views are of this incredible part of the world. It is an amazing experience. I highly recommend this to anyone visiting Kauai who doesn't get seasick. After the boat tour, we decided to check out Walua Falls. Now, this place is special to Caitlin and me. The views are amazing, and this is actually a video from our visit back in 2021 because I only got these pictures this time. Up top is cool, and there are all kinds of signs and warnings not to hike down. In 2021 and our first visit back in 2015, we may have ignored those signs. But with kids and the parents, we had to be more responsible. Then we headed back to our place at the Kaloa Landing Resort to check out the pool that everyone has been talking about. A special thank you to ET Family Travel. They have been our travel partner through all of these expeditions that we've been on throughout this year and all of the states that we visited. They gave the recommendation for this resort and it did not disappoint. The resort itself is just gorgeous with amazing trees, flowers, and scenery. The pool is insane. It is huge. It has a lot of different activities like the waterfalls, slides, and places to splash around with the kiddos. Once it got later in the evening, right around sunset, we went for a walk around the coast by the resort. Much more rocky beaches here on this side, kind of in the Poipu area, but still some amazing views. And it was at this point that everyone was famished. We have had a long day, and then we all know how Noelle gets when she's hangry. We had walked along the shoreline and stopped at the Lavas on Poipu Beach restaurant. This is at the Sheraton Resort, and I don't know if it was just because we were all so hungry or the food was genuinely this good, but we felt like we were in heaven. After dinner, it was time to turn in for the night and get ready for day 3, where we hike Waimea Canyon, also known as the Grand Canyon of the Pacific. We will see you over there.